All right, this thing's up to temp. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Hi everybody, Jim from County Corvette on this beautiful end of May, late spring morning. I have a 2012 Grand Sport. We just got this in. Really, really great car. 17,797 miles. It's like a new car, but this is the car, if you could go back in time, you would have ordered. So somebody got this thing perfectly right. It's the blade silver, the red interior with the black accents, Z16, 3LT, 6-speed, factory chrome wheels, factory red calipers, dual mode exhaust, and you know, power top. It's got every option. But the mileage, condition, this car checks off every box of the C6 Grand Sport you're looking for. The only reason I think you wouldn't buy this car is if you hate silver. If you hate silver, I don't know what to tell you. Silver red's pure-blooded Corvette colors. So anyway, it's got some XPEL on the front. It's done its job. There's some, you know, marks in it, but they're in the XPEL. It's an original paint, unhit, undamaged, clean Carfax, you know, spotless car. It's a power top with black top. There's really not much to say about it. The car presents as a new car. It's really, really great. It's got 2-year-old Hankooks. Back then, that was all you could get. They're good tires, new battery. Services on this car are all up to date, and it doesn't need anything. So it's the car speaks for itself. It's a car you can buy sight unseen. The XPEL was probably done when the car was new, and you know, it's not yellowing, but you know, it's done its job. You can see, you know, on the edges that you can see it's got XPEL, but I actually had to look, and it's just limited to the bumper cover. So car's just in great shape, and I'm looking forward to driving it. We're going to take it out for a spin right now. I have not driven the car yet, so I'm going to give you a first-hand experience of my thoughts on the car, but I'm pretty certain this thing's going to check off every box in terms of my test drive is concerned. So let's go for a spin. Okay, so we're fired up here. We're coming up to operating temperature. The Grand Sport has a little bit different of an interior. It's got the custom badge in here. Mostly the same. I think some of the trim accents are different. But a really nice, clean, smooth, generally speaking, interior in these cars. The C6s were really an improvement over the C5s. Just much better quality. And really, the C6 continues to be the best car in Corvette in the marketplace value-wise, I think. When you look at what you're getting, this car was $75,000 new. You know, the 3LT option really picked up the price. I think that was, she's almost $8,000. So this thing's got a lot of nice options. Surely a car I would own, personally. I know I say that a lot. And I can't own them all personally. I have to sell them, sadly. A great car for me to drive this Memorial Weekend, I can tell you that. But no, it's not. We're not going to do that because it's nice and detailed, and I just don't. I don't drive the cars. Anyway, power tops were an option this generation, and it's really a wonderful thing. Really brought the Corvette into a different dimension. I mean, they had power tops in the early '60s, but they didn't really go over too well. They were so complicated. Just a hydraulic mess with a bunch of sensors and a pure hydraulic system. But this is an electric hydraulic system. They work great. They're reliable. And yeah, this thing, as I suspected, was, you know, drive smooth as silk. The prior owner on this car kept it immaculate. Now this does have a CD and DVD provision in here. for you guys like myself who still have DVD and CD collections. I like listening to CDs. I have my case from the 90s. You know, it is what it is. But yeah, this thing just feels great. By 2012, 13, these cars were truly perfected. This generation C6. It had been around for 6 years at that point. I'm so sorry, seventh. The 7th year of it. This also has a dual mode exhaust, factory dual mode exhaust, and mild to wild switch. All right, that's here. Hear it. So we'll turn that on when we do our test drive, so you can hear it from the outside. But with the dual mode exhaust, with the exhaust system muffled, this thing's super quiet. And really, it's the best of both worlds. You know, the GM engineers did a tremendous job accomplishing that. Because sometimes you want sound, and other times you don't. You know, you're on a long trip, you want to just kind of back that off. It also has the dead pedal for your left foot, which really adds to drivability for a nice long drive. It's going to save you some actual back fatigue because your foot's just not hanging there. So this car's it's the right colors, the right options, the right mileage. It's simply put, it's as good as it gets. So you can buy this one sight unseen. Like I said, there's, you know, you have the keys, 2 sets of keys. Everything works as it should. No disappointments. You can see the underside photos. It's immaculate underneath. Just a great car. I love getting cars like this. And you know, the greatest part is being a dealer, a used car dealer. I don't have access to, you know, new inventory, so I have to rely on finding, you know, used inventory. It's the toughest part of the business. But you know, I was telling a friend of mine over the weekend, I was at the Mecum auction, and you know, I'm going to turn the wild on here. And you know, one of the luxuries we have is we've been in business 35 years, and we have the same customers we made back in the beginning, and we really work hard to keep our customers. And as a result, a lot of times when people sell their car, we're their first and only phone call because we make it easy. All right, this thing's up to temp. Let's go. Let's go. Here we go. Okay, that's runs just like it should. Not a hiccup. Right up to 7,000 RPM. Feels smooth as silk. This thing doesn't have a vibration in it. We're doing speed limit of 65 now. And this thing goes down the road really just flawlessly. I like this car a lot. All right, so there it is. You got a turnkey car here, fellas and ladies. It's just, don't snooze on it, because I don't think you're going to find another one like this summer. And the prices on these have come up, like everything else. We have some significant inflation, if you haven't noticed. It's just an amazing value to find a car with this mileage and condition. Just get in and drive it. You know, you could have probably another 5 to 10 years of you know, just doing basic maintenance on a car like this, and no problems. These cars are going to be around well into the future. They're well built. They're well designed. Easy to work on, generally speaking, and like I said, by this year, most of the inherent issues were sorted out. So, anyway, that's my sales pitch, guys. It's this is the best of the best. This is a good one. Don't snooze on it. I promise it won't be around too long. All right, thanks for watching the video, and I'm curious, what do you guys think about the power tops on these cars? Is it a must-have? I know for me, it would probably be not a deal breaker, but something, you know, I really would want. And you know, as a car I would be driving a lot, which I would with this car, a power top just makes it, you know, so much more user-friendly. So anyway, give me some feedback on that. I'm curious to hear your thoughts. Again, thanks for watching the video, and always please subscribe and check out our, you know, incoming inventory. It's always something new every week. Thank you.